Oh Lord, what's good, my people, my peeps? It's story time. Okay, get in here, get in here. Okay, I don't know if you guys are paying attention, but I try to drop some gems, some little nuggets for you guys every now and again, okay? But anyway, it's story time today. I went to the pawn shop because I like to, check out what they have in the pawn shop as far as gold, because if you're not paying attention, the dollar will collapse. Hey, Dan, the dollar will be collapsing soon. So if you didn't get gold in the stock market, you might want to start checking out some pawn shops, buying your little, something. So anyway, this story is about not judging people. And I don't judge, because if you see me today, I'm looking quite bummy, running around doing errands. But so anyway, the story is, I'm in the pawn shop, and while I'm in the pawn shop, I'm looking around at people too, because I'm seeing how other people, what they in there buying. So there's this one guy, he's a Hispanic guy, he's in there, and he's looking at this binocular, but it's one binocular. If people who were in the military, y'all might know what that is. I thought it was maybe like a night binocular. So in my mind, I'm thinking he knows that shutdown is going to be real the next time. So he's looking at this night binocular. It might just be one powerful binocular. So anyway, I was looking at some jewelry, and I was, trying it on, looking at it, and this one lady behind the counter, she says, well, where do you go to get your jewelry size, because you wear small bands? And I said, oh yeah. So I'm telling her where I went, and so while I'm talking to her, the Spanish guy, now he looked like he had just got up at work, like work clothes, some jeans and whatnot, and he comes around and he says, oh, well, you should check out this place in Temple. And, he's giving me the directions. Real nice guy. And I'm like, oh, okay. So the last ring I'm holding up and I'm looking at, I didn't realize it had diamonds in it. So he pulls out a, I don't know what you call those things. Like you check out the diamonds, like the jeweler looks at. So he has one of those in his pocket, right? So he pulls it out and he's looking at, oh yeah, these are diamonds, and he knows the quality of the diamonds and everything, okay? So I'm looking, I'm like, oh, okay. So I said, okay, well, I'll check it out. He said, well, take a picture. He pulls up the information where I should go. I'm like, okay. And so I walk out and get in the car, and I didn't buy anything. I just peruse in the pawn shop. And he follows me. He goes to his car. So I'm going to my car. And he gets in. Now, the car was a Corvette, little red Corvette. He gets in his Corvette, but it wasn't red. And I'm thinking to myself, now, I used to put on car shows, so I used to produce car shows, so I can appreciate a nice car, a well put together, maintained car. I'm thinking, you know what? If this was some other person, and I've seen shows like comedians or people play pranks on girls who kind of turn down guys or real nasty to guys because how they're looking at that particular time. I said, if that was a particular female like that in that pawn shop, she probably would have been sick to her stomach coming out and seeing him and what he got into. You know what I'm saying? So you never should judge people, because he was real nice. He was driving his whip. So I just wanted to come in and have a quick story time with you guys as I'm headed to the house. And I hope you guys have a good weekend. Y'all should be preparing, because the dollar will be collapsing soon. They already have a shortage on quarters, nickels, and dimes. So if you thought you was going to be saving up quarters, nickels, and dimes and spending them, I'm so sorry to tell you, there's a shortage of them, and a lot of people don't even want money. Because I was in Walmart, and I was in the checkout, and they didn't even want to take money, the dollar bill, y'all, talking about the corona. So there's a shortage of money, and the dollar will be collapsing. I hope you guys are getting prepared to handle your business. And that was my story time. I hope you guys have a great weekend. All right, much love.